Manga-Waido.
Thank you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Kiyotaro Ichikawa. I ran my own company called Koti. We provided translation services for other companies. It's almost Mom's death anniversary. My dad died when I was young, and my mom passed away 10 years ago. I was an only child, and so were my parents. And my grandparents were all dead, so I was all alone. And my mom, Jessica, she was from abroad, and kids made fun of me for it.
Hey, foreigner! Speak some English for me! You sure you're from the States? You don't look like it!
Why are they picking on me? So what if I'm from a different country? I was pretty upset when they discriminated against me like that, but there wasn't much I could do. Anyways, after college, I started working for this big interpretation company, and 6 years ago, I quit and started my own business. Now I had about 20 employees, and we offered our services in 5 different languages. But then... Okay, thank you for your time. Recently, we were starting to face a lot of competition. Then, to make things even worse... You're both quitting? Sorry, sir.
Thank you for everything.
My employees started quitting on me, one after the other. I had no family, so this company was like home to me, and I always put my employees first, but... Why? Hold on, could you at least tell me why you're leaving?
Sakakibara-san is starting his own company, and we're gonna go work for him.
Sakakibara-san? Ichikawa-san, I just got a new client. That's great, thank you. No problem, glad I could be a help. He started working for me a couple of years ago, and he was a brilliant interpreter, and he was a really nice guy, too. But then, a few years later, he started showing his true self, and he wasn't the guy I thought he was. Sakakibara-san, you can't just go home after you leave the client's office, you know that. You still gotta come back and do the paperwork. Why me, though? Huh? I'm an interpreter, I don't get paid to do paperwork. But it's not part of my job, okay? I gotta go. Wait! I guess he didn't like the way I did things.
Hey, you okay?
Shinomiya-san, yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking about my next move, that's all.
Right.
That's Satsuki Shinomiya. She worked in accounting. This is terrible!
Yeah.
That's Masamune Kikuchi and Fuka Yukihira. Masamune worked in the back office, and Fuka was our youngest interpreter. Look, if you guys want to go work for him too, I got no right to stop you.
Don't worry about that. We love this company. We'll never leave you like that.
Yeah, boss, I love it here.
Same.
Oh, thanks, guys. I was really grateful, but still, most of my experienced interpreters quit on me, and I didn't know what to do. A few days later, I gotta do something fast. I can't just let the company go out of business.
Ichikawa-san,
Yeah?
why don't we hire more people?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while, and my friend in college, he's a designer, and he said he'll make a poster for us. Guys, thank you. You're right.
Let's do this.
Come on, boss, we got work to do. I'm gonna go see if we can put up posters on campus. Masamune wasn't an interpreter yet, but after he started working here, he wanted to give it a try, so he started taking night classes at this local college. Maybe I can find new interpreters at his school. Thanks, Masamune.
Hello? I'm calling from Koti. My name is Yukihira, and...
They're all trying so hard. I gotta step it up. Okay, guys, see you in a bit. I got a meeting to get to. Good luck. It was time for me to stop feeling sorry for myself. A month later, I'll call my old friend after this and see if he knows anyone. One day during lunch break...
Excuse me, do you work for Coty?
Yeah?
I know this might sound strange, but is there any way I can apply for a job here?
She said she saw our poster outside and she wanted a job. Her name was Sakura Fujishima. Why are her clothes so dirty? And she didn't even bring a resume? I was skeptical at first, but I decided to hear her out. I gave her a blank resume and asked her to fill it out.
Here you go. It's not much, but...
Okay, thanks. What the? Wow, this is impressive. She could speak more than 15 languages, and she used to run her own business, too. But then why apply for a job here?
My friend and I started the company together, but she got addicted to gambling and she ran off with the company's money. She was in charge of the money, so I had no idea. And when I realized what had happened, it was too late.
You're hired.
Huh?
You're hired. We'd love to have you on board.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. And so I decided to bring her on board. I was thrilled to have her on our team, but... Sorry, they said no.
What are we doing wrong? There. Come on, let's have some tea.
A month went by. We were still struggling to get new clients. Sakakibara-san took most of our existing clients with him, and business was slow. This is bad. This is really bad.
Here, eat up, guys. I made too much.
Looks good.
Thanks. Come on, boss. Eat up.
Thanks. Wow, this is good.
Thanks.
The company was still going through a tough time, but Fujishima-san's efforts helped ease tensions in the office.
So, your father runs an Airbnb? Yeah, he used to work for this big travel agency and...
Your dad needs some help though, right?
Yeah, he only speaks English, so he said he needs someone who can speak multiple languages. Oh, I see. Maybe we can help.
Wait, that's it! I got an idea! A few days later... So, you want to target individuals? Yeah, there's less competition there, and I think this might work. I suggested that we shift our focus to smaller companies and individuals instead of companies.
Satsuki, your parents own a hotel, right? Yeah, my dad says he could use some help. He says he's been getting a lot of guests from abroad, so maybe we can have some interpreters at the hotel to help out guests from abroad.
That might work!
I've done business with many hotel owners in the past. I'll make some calls. I think I can help too.
And so, we all started looking for new clients. Yukihira-san's father even introduced us to other Airbnb owners. Then we started working with local travel agencies, and it took us a while, but we developed this new system that allowed us to provide interpretation services with ease. Slowly but surely, sales started going up. I'm Daniel. I look forward to working with you. Then Fujishima-san introduced some of her friends to me, and I hired some of them as new interpreters. Before this, we only provided interpretation services in 5 languages, but now we offered our services in other languages such as Russian and Bahasa Indonesian. Meanwhile... They're suing us for damages? Why? One of our employees lost this confidential document and... What? You can't be serious! How stupid are you guys? One of their clients filed a lawsuit against them, and it wasn't looking good for them.
Hey, this is your fault too. You're the CEO of the company.
Yeah.
You better watch your tone with me! He was pretty good at his job when he worked for me, but he wasn't much of a leader. A year later, his company went bankrupt. His employees tried to get new jobs, but it wasn't looking good for them either. Meanwhile, we were at the hotel Shinomiya-san's parents owned. We were on a company retreat.
Wow!
It's your birthday, right? Sakura-san told me. Happy birthday, boss.
Happy birthday! Wow, nobody's ever done this for me. I've always been alone, so...
Oh, stop crying.
Yeah, come on now.
Let's drink. Satsuki's dad got us some good sake.
Yeah!
They're like one big family.
Later that night...
He probably had too much to drink. Whoa, is that...
Oh, hey there.
Sir,
Huh? Yeah?
that watch, is that Jessica's?
Huh? Yeah, how did you...
I knew it. Jessica, she saved my life. Growing up, I was always sick and I spent most of my childhood in the hospital. I needed an organ transplant to live and I came this close to giving up. But then, they found a donor for me and it was your mother. I wanted to thank her, so I wrote her a letter and we started writing to each other. What does this say? I started studying English so I could communicate with her. She sent me beautiful pictures too. Oh, so pretty. And that watch, she sent me a picture of that as well. It was the watch her father left her. I was dying to meet her in person, but then one day she stopped writing me. Anyways, your mother saved my life and I'll forever be grateful for that.
I see. Well, she actually passed away 10 years ago.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. But maybe it wasn't a coincidence that I came here. Maybe your mother led me here.
Yeah, maybe. Mom, I had no idea about any of this. I'm so proud of you, Mom. I was starting to feel all fuzzy inside. A few days later... Look at all these cherry blossom trees. Can't wait for spring.
Yeah.
Fujishima-san was taking me to the hospital where she got the transplant.
Look, that one is starting to sprout.
You're right!
I could see this tree from my room. This takes me back. This tree, it kept me going when things got tough. I really wanted to bring your mother here to see this, and to do that, I had to get better, so that's what kept me going.
I see. We walked along the river and talked about all kinds of things. Then, later that night, Huh? What are you doing here, Shinomiya-san?
I told you. I recently moved. I live really close to you now.
Oh, right.
And, I made too much curry. You want some? You guys are so cute together.
Huh?
I think you two would make a great couple. She told me she really enjoys spending time with you.
Oh, I like spending time with her too.
What are you guys talking about? Come on, let's eat.
Okay. My mom passed away years ago, and I still missed her a lot, but she was still alive in all of our hearts.